Hi guys, I'm back with another technique video for you all, and today we'll be doing ink smooshing technique for card making. So I start off with Craftangle's notelet. So this is A2 card notelet which I'm using, and this is a 300 GSM cardstock, and I am prepping my cardstock for some embossing with some anti-static powder, and then I'll be using one of the horoscope stamps from Craftangle. So this is Scorpio horoscope stamp, and I do some embossing on top of it using Ranger Superfine White embossing powder. So now I will use the heat tool and heat the powder, which will make it permanent on the top of the paper. And then I'll do the ink smooshing thing. So for that, what I'm doing is basically I'm just covering certain areas of my paper where I don't want ink to go, and I'm just making sure that my paper is adhered on top of the glass media mat. And then I take the ink pad. For the first card, I'll take some tubby ink, and I will just rub that tubby ink on top of the paper like how I have shown here. So what that creates is it wherever that ink pad touches the paper, it creates that ink smooshing kind of a technique. And since our pressure is not even, it creates an uneven kind of a watercolor kind of a look, which is very pretty. And since you're directly applying the ink pad on top of the paper, it is very vibrant as well. Now I'm removing the ink which is there on top of the embossing powder before it dries using a tissue. So you can see all that ink that has come off on top using just a tissue, and now you are able to see that scorpion very clearly. So that is because embossing powder resists the ink, whatever is there on top of it. So till you don't dry, because if you start drying that on top of the paper again, the powder will start melting and then it will combine with the ink. So till you don't dry and using a heat tool, and you let it naturally dry, and you remove the or basically rub a tissue paper on top of it, all the ink that is present on top of the embossing powder will come off and you will have a crisp white image. Now for the second card, again, I am using the same notelet, and then I am using the Sagittarius sign, and then I'll follow the same exact process that I did for the first card. However, instead of using a tubby ink pad here, I'll try out a new Tim Holtz color, which is Crackling Campfire. It's a very beautiful earthy fire tone, and I think that color will really go well with fire sunshine, that is Sagittarius. So that is what I'll be doing over here. Now for the sentiment in this particular card, I'll be using the same sentiment which is a part of the stamp set. And in the previous card, which was the blue colored card, I have used sentiment from another craft angle stamp set, which is Birthday Boy. So, it's just a generic birthday sentiments that I had used. So here you can see how vibrant and earthy fire tone color that is. So I thought it was perfect for our sunshine card. I'm just drying certain areas of the ink just because, before putting my hand, I just wanted certain areas to be dry so that there's no transfer from my hand. And then I'll stamp using Versapine Onyx Black ink, and I'll stamp Sagittarius, which comes as a part of same stamp set. And then I'm just removing the ink which is there on top of the distress ink. And this is how they look once they are dried. So that was the card and technique for today. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in my next tutorial. Till then, take care. Bye bye.